All right, guys, welcome back to a brand new Fantastic Four recruitment event. When you go in, you're going to have to get to the fourth objective before with only 10 energy, and then you can continue using 30 energy the rest of the way and get 3 times the points. It is very much like a card game like Texas Hold'em or even Yahtzee. If you're trying to get the best combo, they give you the full example. The top left is the most amount of points. If you can get a straight flush, meaning 10, 11, 12, 13, and that spider web is your ace, of all the same suit. You can get a flush with all the same suit. You can get pairs. You can get 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. You can even get just 3 of the same suit. And then you get rewards in the event. And then every week, based on how you rank, you get a rank point, like rank rewards, which give you points towards the recruitment event, which we don't really know how much you're going to have to grind to get those at the moment. But then if you go into the recruitment event, then you get points for recruitment. And based on how you finish in this after the entire event, the rank rewards for these, for the guys who go really hard, are going to be nuts, because you can get the high evolutionary. You're going to have to be playing this all month. And it's not that exciting in terms of the actual gameplay, and it's very much RNG dependent on whether you're lucky enough to get some of the best hands that the game will pump out for you. So, and if you, there's also objectives. So if you just have a team that finishes with Human Torch or Thing, you can get some T4A, some Titan shards, and there's even a Legends title available, which you can get by getting one of the best two hands in the game. There are titles for getting some of the other higher sets of cards, and then if you get the worst one 20 times, there's another objective, like a milestone you can, like a title you can get there. So here's an example. You get the 5 cards, and you have to make a decision what you want to do. My strategy is to avoid the bottom one, and just if I even just get a few of the same suit. So I have like 2 of the same suit. I don't even have 2 of the same cards. So I'm just going to swap out 3. You're going to do a fight. It's a very boring 2-star on 2-star fight. There's nothing too crazy about this at all. I will fast forward through this first one, but then I'm skipping all the other fights throughout this example. But I go here and I pick the 3 cards that I have that are not the suit that I want. And I try and see, okay, can I get them? And I end up with, now I have 3 of the same suit, so I'm going to swap out 2. And I'm going to try, and you have 3 chances to get the best 5-card hand you can. So we do that fight. I'm going to swap out 2, and we're going to see if we can get lucky and get a 3rd. So we get our next 2 cards, and we get ourselves, now we have 4 of the same, and you can see at the bottom, we now have odd one out. So we're going to get at least 300 points, and because we did the 30 energy, we're going to get 3 times the points. So we will get at least 900 points at the end. So if you finish with the least amount of points, you'll either get 10 with 10 energy or 30 with 30 points with 30 energy. So once I do my last swap, I see where I stand. I get the odd one out. That's where I'm going to finish. I have to do the boss fight, which is 1 more fight. So you can do up to 4 fights in a round. And then I'm going to finish with my 900 points. And that I'm trying to do that as much as possible. If I get 2 cards that are the same at the beginning, or you can get extremely lucky. I went right into another match. I got 5 cards, all the same suit. So I got the faction reaction right away. So you can just skip to the boss. You don't have to swap in anybody. I'm not gambling, trying to go for the highest one. I'm just taking my faction reaction. I do 1 fight, and I get, instead of, because that's like an 800 point one, so I'm going to get, I think, 2,400 points just from that 1 quick fight. Okay, and then you can see that I already have like, I think 50,000 points so far in the event on my second account. And I have got the, this is where I did get the Legends title. It did happen one time. It is possible. But you can see here in my titles for my other account, I don't even have the lone, I haven't gotten a single, just high card, the lowest one. I haven't had that. So if you use that strategy of going with at least if you have two of the same and just go for it, go for what's guaranteed. If you gamble for the high ones, there's a chance, but it's extremely low. I'd rather take the guaranteed chance to increase your odds at two or three, four of a kind, four of the same suit. Seem like a much easier option. Go for a straight. Depends on what you get. If you've got 4 cards out of 5 of a straight, then you can try and go for the last one. So, but an inside straight where it's, let's say you have a 2-3, you're missing the 4 and you have 5-6, that's going to be harder than if you have 3, 4, 5, 6 and you're looking for a 7 or a 2. So depending on what strategies you have, it's not that bad. So let me know in the comments down below, how are you enjoying the event? What do you think of it? It's a little bit different. It's just a side quest. I'm not losing any sleep over it, and I'm going to enjoy it for the most part. So let me know how you think it's doing, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.